So I've gone ahead and started recording. So thank you so much for joining us. Happy National Apprenticeship Week. We're really excited to give a sneak peek of our new apprenticeship website. This is very new and innovative for the state of Wyoming. There are multiple other states around the country that do have apprenticeship website. And we felt like we were just behind the ball a little bit. So we worked really hard and utilized ARPA funding through our governor's office to fund this apprenticeship website. So we'll go ahead and start diving in. We'll also have time at the end to answer any questions or comments that you may have. If you have those, please utilize the Q&A chat box. We'll have Robert Fife watching the chat. So if any questions come through, we'll go ahead and answer those. Okay, are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the landing page for the Wyoming Apprenticeship website. This is an area that we felt was a perfect place to drive people to. It's telling people in Wyoming that they're not like everyone else. We want to keep them in Wyoming. We want to retain our staff and our workforce. And the first place that we want them to look is at apprenticeship programs. So if you utilize this drop-down bar, you're able to search all of the different industries that we have available for apprenticeship programs in Wyoming. If there's an industry listed here, it does have apprenticeship programs that are currently registered with the Office of Apprenticeship, and that is our Department of Labor branch here in Wyoming. As we scroll down, you're going to see some of the first clickable areas. So build an apprenticeship program. This is really going to be for our Wyoming employers who are interested in becoming a registered apprenticeship program. If you click this, it's going to take you to our employer page, which we'll see here in just a second. Next is talking about what parents need to know for apprenticeship. A big driving factor for this website was the gap that we have in our state between students, employers, and our educational institutions. So we really wanted parents to be able to come onto here, click this right here, get some answers on basic information regarding apprenticeships, pre-apprenticeships, and youth apprenticeship. As we continue to scroll down, these are just some really great statistics to know and for us to showcase. So 90% of apprentices retain employment after completing an apprenticeship program. Apprenticeship programs are used by not only employers to vet staff, but for apprentices to obtain scalable wages, credentials, certificates, licensing required for them to master a craft. The average starting salary for an apprentice who completes an apprenticeship program is $80,000. The apprenticeship ecosystem in Wyoming is very competitive right now, and a lot of our employers do large contracted jobs that have above their apprenticeable wage as their hourly wage, so they're earning a lot more money. Another stat on finances is that $300,000 is how much more an apprentice makes over their lifetime after graduating from an apprenticeship program versus what their peers make. So this area is kind of our dashboard for industries. It's find an apprenticeship in Wyoming. So if you click on agriculture, it's going to take you to the agriculture page and list all of the different apprenticeship programs that are found here in Wyoming under agriculture, and then the same for all of these other industries. The bottom of this page is going to be showing some of our latest news. So this is going to be an area where we'll post if we're going to a conference and some of our good takeaways and things we're bringing back to Wyoming. If there's a new funding pipeline, this is where we'll announce that. And then some of the other great events that we're hosting here at the Department of Workforce Services for apprenticeships. This bottom little clickable tab, You're Ready Now, this is really gauged towards students. So students who want to become an apprentice, or even a job seeker who wants to become an apprentice or is interested in a pre-apprenticeship program. We're going to go ahead and go to our next page, which is our apprenticeship page. And this page is really gauged towards finding that Wyoming apprenticeship. This is an area where we can break down those searching opportunities a little bit further and look at industries, occupations, the zip code that that apprenticeship is located in, and then searching specific employers, and then whether they're hiring or not. As you can see, as we scroll down, we do have this interactive map that you can click around in your specific areas and it'll expand, and you can see all the apprenticeship programs in that area. If you click on those little pins, it'll actually load the employer and its location. If you click on this, it's going to take you to their occupation page where you'll find the website and phone number for that company so that individuals can directly reach out to those apprenticeship programs. Then we're going to go into a little bit more high-level information about like what is an apprenticeship. Modern day apprenticeships have changed a lot. We currently offer 3 different kinds of apprenticeships: the time-based, competency-based, and then a hybrid of those two. And then we break down the information as to, what are the main components, what are some of the benefits of being an apprentice, what happens after an apprenticeship ends, and then also looking at some of our additional support, including the student learner agreement that students can utilize to work in extra hazardous occupations. And then this is an area for feedback for us. So what apprenticeship should we add next? This is really for employers or individuals who aren't seeing what they want to see in Wyoming. If there's an apprenticeship program that isn't currently registered in Wyoming, but is registered nationally, this is an area where they could click here and give us some immediate feedback on what they're looking for. Our next page is our employers page. This is an opportunity for employers to learn a little bit more about how to become an apprenticeship program. Contacting us for more information. This can be if they're interested in our grants that are available or interested in receiving some technical assistance in writing their standards or becoming registered with the Office of Apprenticeship. Again, this is just some high-level information about what is an apprenticeship program from the employer's lens, some of those main components, and then how a business can actually benefit from a registered apprenticeship program and why to register that program. These are some first steps into establishing an apprenticeship program here in Wyoming. And then also if they want to ask some questions before they go ahead and start those next steps, this is an opportunity for them to reach directly out to our team and we'll directly contact them back. Another great part about this website is that if an apprenticeship program is registered in Wyoming, they will be on this website to be featured for job seekers and students, but they'll also have their logos featured on the website as just an added benefit for them for their outreach and communications. So we'll scroll through these. Next page is our industries page. So this is really going to be giving you some more overarching information as far as those industries go. If we would click on the construction, this is going to take you to the construction page where we talk a little bit about construction and apprenticeship, and then these are all the individual apprenticeship programs for construction in Wyoming, and you can scroll these forever and look at the different businesses and the occupations and where they're located, and the contact information will be located if you click into this. And you'll see all of these different occupations we have registered here in Wyoming under that construction industry. And those logos again. Again, if you're interested in building an apprenticeship program, just another opportunity to contact us. We definitely want to make sure that Wyoming businesses and individuals feel supported in the pursuit of registered apprenticeship program. So please push people to contact us, utilize the information on this webpage, and we'll help however we can. So this is specifically for occupations, this page. This page is where you'll find the contact information and the web pages for all of the businesses. It's taking a minute to load. But you can do a further search. So industries, the starting salary, the prospective salary, and then you can also search by keyword. So if you have someone who's looking for something very specific, they can search by keyword and then find that. And if it's not available, then they can contact us. So this is a very long list of all of the Wyoming occupations we have across the whole state. It's very broad. We have stuff from, mechanics and plumbers to medical assistants to K through 12 teachers, phlebotomists, police officers. One thing that I always like to remind people is that apprenticeship program is not how it used to be. It's grown and innovated and it's expanded exponentially to a point where it really is a one size fits all workforce solution. The apprenticeship model can be really applied to any occupation, any industry, and really be made to work for any individual. So you'll see right here, these are the occupations that are registered nationally. So these are all the occupations that have been registered by the Department of Labor, whether it's a national registration that covers all 50 states and territories, or if it is in a different state and not in Wyoming, it's going to be found here. If they do that keyword search, it'll actually search through both of these nationally recognized occupations and our Wyoming recognized occupations. So if it's nationally recognized, an individual can reach out directly to us to see how to get that registered. Our next page is our pre-apprenticeship page. So this page is really geared to young adults, 16 to 24 years old. We're looking to continue expanding and developing pre-apprenticeship opportunities. A pre-apprenticeship is where someone can gain prerequisite skills needed to directly enter into the workforce. This is going to be giving a brief overview of the programs that we have developed in the curriculum that's been vetted. And that is where you'll find here. We have a few different clickable areas where if you clicked there, it would take you to the driving site for that curriculum and for our current pre-apprenticeship programs. The Apply Now button is where if a student is interested in a pre-apprenticeship program and they're ready to get started right now, they can click this and they can fill out the pre-apprenticeship application that gets vetted and reviewed by our apprenticeship team here at DWS. And then if they are eligible or not, we'll go ahead and contact them and talk about next steps. This information right here is just looking over what is a pre-apprenticeship program and kind of giving, this is what we're driving for: construction, early childhood education, healthcare, and IT. That's where we really want to be offering programs for students in Wyoming. As of right now, we have 2 different pathways for construction stood up, and we're working on the other curriculums for those industries in partnership with businesses, the University of Wyoming, and our community college system. So talking some more about the benefits of pre-apprenticeships, and then if parents have questions about, what is my child going to be responsible for? What are their expectations and what support is available? Parents can actually click this right here, and that'll take them to an area where they can see frequently asked questions and then also reach out directly to us. So this is our frequently asked questions page. I see this page definitely growing, but this is an area where if you have someone who has a question that might be answered here, please drive them here. And then if they don't have an answer for their question, again, they have this button that they can click and reach directly out to our team. So this is going to be a sneak peek at that parent page. So really, we want to explain that apprenticeships are valuable. And in industry and workforce, they are definitely considered an equal and viable option as community college and university. Many of our students that are in registered apprenticeship programs are actually getting their education provided by a community college or the university here in Wyoming. We have grants that are available to support that education as well. So apprenticeships are really a great option where students can, learn in the classroom, apply what they're doing through hands-on learning and mentorship, and then be able to exit an apprenticeship program potentially with no student loans or student debt. So this is just communicating what is an apprenticeship program. It's industry vetted and approved. It's structured on the job learning. It's supported by classroom instruction. It's a way for them to earn as they learn with progressive wages. And all of our apprenticeship programs that are registered with the Office of Apprenticeship is also nationally recognized, and all of our apprentices will actually earn a nationally recognized credential that they can take really anywhere in the nation. This is another opportunity for them to go back to that occupations page and see what we have here in Wyoming. The next page that I want to show you is our newsroom page. So this is kind of an extension of that first home page and just those blurbs of what's coming, what's going on in Wyoming for apprenticeships. This is really going to be a great place to check regularly. Like I mentioned, if we have a big event happening, like the apprenticeship proclamation signing by Governor Gordon, or if we have conferences we're going to, or even if we have funding available, that's all going to be posted here with additional information if you click these. Lastly, it's just going to be our contact page. Again, we're going to have our direct contact information right here, and then they can fill out this small little questionnaire, submit it to us, and they can reach out to a staff member directly to hopefully answer all of their questions and provide any sort of assistance that we can. So that was a really quick, speedy drive-through of our apprenticeship website. I did want to stop sharing for a moment and talk about some of the other materials that we were able to develop alongside the website. So if you or anyone that you know is interested in any of our brochures or one-pagers, please let me know. But we were able to actually develop these beautiful brochures that are both, we have one for employers and we have one for students, and it's a large accordion style with a ton of information front to back. Something that's really cool about not only the website, but these brochures as well, is that the majority of the pictures that we utilized were Wyoming photo shoots. We went to local Wyoming businesses and took pictures of their apprentices and their employees so that we could showcase Wyoming in every way possible. Another great thing that we have are these really cool stickers with the QR code on it. This QR code actually activates augmented reality. And what that is an interactive opportunity through your phone or computer that brings the website and brings the outreach materials to life. You can scan that QR code and then actually look at the brochure, and all of these digital 3D bubbles will come up and you can click those and learn more information about what's in Wyoming and what an apprenticeship is without even opening the website, which is really incredible. If you use the QR code when we have our big informational booth, whether that's at a job fair, at the community college, or even in a high school, if you activate the QR code augmented reality and look at our booth actually comes to life utilizing your cell phone or computer. So those are some of the really cool resources that we also have. I'm excited to get those distributed across the state. So if you're interested in having any of these materials, or if you have questions about the website, we'll go ahead and potentially open it up for questions now if there are any.
I don't believe there's any questions, Ivy.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we're really excited about the website. I know that was a really quick overview of that, but please feel free to reach out to any of us and learn more about apprenticeships. We're really excited about that. And I did see a question really quick. How do I get to the website? That's a really good question that I probably didn't cover. So the apprenticeship website's address is wyapprenticeships.com. So I'll go ahead and, oh, thank you, Robert, for putting that in the chat. So that's the link. And then all of our materials, again, we'll have that QR code that'll take you to the website and take you to that interactive platform, which is really exciting. We'll have the link to our website also on the dws.yo.gov website as well. So that'll be underneath our apprenticeship page, underneath the business training and support unit. So you can find out some more information and the direct link there. And then if you're interested in any of the grants or anything like that, that can be found in both places. So on the DWS website and then also on the hub. Yes, so you can go ahead and I see emailing for pamphlets. Yes, so if you would like to have any of our brochures or one-pagers, please go ahead and email me. My email, I'll go ahead and respond in the chat, my email. And we can go ahead and we can either deliver those or we can have them mailed depending on how far away you are. And then if you would like some stickers or even a poster to put in your workforce center or office, please let me know. Right, are there any other questions? Don't see any other questions in the chat. So we will go ahead and take this recording of this quick breeze through of a tour, and we'll send the link to the website and then any of our other apprenticeship materials to all of the attendees via email after this meeting. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate your time. All right, have a great day.